right, Charlie THFC. Just lost 5-4 to Everton. It was a hard pill to take, wasn't it?
100%. Like, I've been saying it for months. I've been saying it for ages now. Defence isn't good enough. It's as simple as that. For everyone saying that, everyone calling for Mourinho to go more expansive, more attacking approach, he did that today. So no one can rip into Mourinho for this. And you can see why he isn't the problem. I've always backed Jose all the way, and I'll continue to do that because he's not the problem here. Yes, he has had his faults in the past, with particularly today with some of the substitutions. But look, you just can't blame him for that defending. Like, what on earth is going on? Seriously, how can you go 1-0 up and just literally 3 goals in 7 minutes? I'm sorry, but that's inexcusable. It really is. Like,
I mean, I thought we were a little bit unlucky, if I'm being honest with you, that they were snapshots. They were kind of sucker punches, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
and I thought Lloris could have done better, don't you think?
I do feel that. I do feel that some of them were sort of sucker punches. Like Lloris probably should have done better with that. It was very powerful though. You look at the penalty. I'm not sure if that is a penalty. Well, to be fair, in the modern game, it probably is a penalty with because you know how easily players go down these days with minimal contact. But some of the other goals in the second half were just, especially the one in extra time, was just pathetic. Really, like. Talk about the winning goal for them. Like, where's the communication? Why are we just our line is just nowhere to be seen. We can't hold a line, I'm just lost for words because we actually played well going forward today, which is the most painful thing. But this is why Mourinho hasn't taken the shackles off this season, and I think we're seeing it now. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, it's just gutting to go out the FA Cup. It really, really is. Because it's another trophy thrown away, which, as I said, we need to stay in the cup, which is the most frustrating thing for me. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, the problems are upstairs for years on years on years, not investing in this squad, particularly in the defence. Like, how many defenders have we actually bought since for a while now, actually? It's just ridiculous. So yeah, I think the owners are a real problem here, Enoch and everything. Yeah, they have to go. And same with a lot of these defenders, simply not good enough for a top level club.
Yeah, definitely. I have to agree with you on that one. Yeah, and it is a top-down thing. I've said that as well. The ambition comes from the top down. Like if you have I don't know, any kind of company that you have, let's say you have a McDonald's or something like that. If your staff aren't performing, you look to the manager. If that manager isn't performing, you look to the executive manager. That's how you look at any organization. Any successful organization works that way. So if things are continually going the same way and we're still always coming up short every single season, and we're still the same mistakes every single season, the same, leaky holes in the defense and not getting the right positions covered, then you have to look at the top positions of power, don't you?
100%, yeah. And I think just the simple facts are that Ben Davies has been here 7 years. Eric Dyer has been here 7 years. I know he didn't play today. Sanchez has been here 4 years. I know he got a brace today, which was a funny one there. Very strange, but still 4 years. Toby, he's aging. He's probably still our best defender, but he's not getting any younger. You look at as well, Matt Doherty hasn't worked out so far. So we're just a shambles. We really are a shambles. And as you said, the ambition comes from the top. It stems down to the manager and the players. And for everyone saying Jose out, that's just ridiculous because you got what you wanted today. You asked for him to go all out attacking, and he did that. And it just proves that this is why he doesn't trust the defense. And like, I'm really worried. I really, really am worried because how are we gonna just sort of get anywhere, if you know what I mean, with this defence? Like, I've been saying it for ages now that we need at least 2 new centre-backs. Simple as that. And yeah, as you said, the board massively at fault here. They need to go. A lot of the players need to go. They've been here too long, bottled it under 2 different managers. And that's the problem as well. It's not just ability, it's mentality as well. I thought attacking-wise, the mentality was good today, although Everton were not great defensively either. Some really poor defending from a couple of our corners, but just the mentality as well. Like Winks, for example. I've heard your opinion on Winks a lot, and I'm in agreement with you. I know I've been a massive critic of him as well, and for the 5th goal, he gave the ball away so cheaply, so cheaply. And I've been saying about him for ages as well. Not good enough. He offers 0 to this team, absolutely 0. And people have been saying, yeah, he can play the Sissoko role or whatever that role is. No, he's not aggressive enough. He doesn't have the physicality. He got completely out-muscled by Decore today, completely done. And the sad reality is there's just too many players at this club which just simply aren't good enough if you want to be progressing up the table. And I'm sorry, but the frailties keep happening, and until they're addressed, I don't know if anyone can solve it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's a real shame because I think half our team is, superstar, and half the team's, Europa League level or worse, I would say, which is a real shame because, we've got some, superstars in there, you could say. Ndombele, Kane, Son, they're top players, but they're just surrounded by players like Dyer and Davies and Winks and, clowns like Sissoko and Aurier can be a clown on his day. And it's like a Monty Python sketch or something. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, and it's a real shame because we've got the makings of like a real top, being not just one of the best teams in the Premiership, one of the best teams in Europe if we really filled those places. But it's just really disheartening, isn't it? Because you get the old thing. Have you seen the old Spurs triangle where they go, you get your hopes up,
I've seen it many
they let
times.
you down, it's like one of those,
and repeat and repeat and repeat
and repeat and repeat and repeat. But and again today it's the same old Spurs, unfortunately. But all right, well look, Charlie, I know thanks for that impassioned, thanks for calling in and giving and speaking from your heart, brother. I think a lot of us feel the same way. But I mean, what do you think for the City game? I mean, in a perverse way, I think we might have a kinky 4-4 on our hands.
Listen, mate, the City game, I said it even before this game. I know we got the win against West Brom on Sunday. Good win. We had to get back to winning ways, but still, I can never trust this defence. I can never trust it. I've seen it time and time again. And without Reguilon in particular, Reguilon's our only decent defender. And Reguilon is sick, trust me, he is amazing.
Yeah.
I love Reguilon. But apart from him, listen, Ben Davies against City, it's all I need to say, really. Can you imagine him trying to defend against Mahrez, Sterling, all these guys? Genuinely, I know we've been a bit of a bogey team for City. We have got some results against them, but look, I'm fearing the worst. I really, really am. And just pray that we come out alive, basically, from Etihad.
All right, everyone. We'll get your holy water ready and your prayer book because, we're going to need all of that for the City game. All right, look, listen, Charlie, thanks a lot for calling in, brother. Really appreciate your insights. Very, very great comments there, mate. And keep continuing to support the channel. And let's have you back on at some point, yeah?
Cheers, John. I'll be back on whenever you need me.
Cheers, brother. Take care, mate.
See you soon.